you're a virtual assistant or remote worker, you must know how to use Google Meet because this is how most clients communicate. Don't miss client meeting or interviews because you don't know how to use Google Meet. In this video, I am going to show you how to use Google Meet for meetings, for interviews, and I will give you step-by-step procedure on how to use it professionally. Hi, my name is Saratu. I'm a virtual assistant and project manager and I work remotely. Join me in this video as I walk you through how to use Google Meet like a pro. So we are going to start by accessing Google Meet, and if you want to access Google Meet, you either type on your browser meet.google.com and you press enter. So you are right here on Google Meet. So you have another way to join Google Meet. You can use this 9 dots by the right hand side of your browser, your Google Chrome browser. Click on it and you search for Google Meet. Yeah. And yes, this is our Google Meet interface. So we are going to start with how to create a new meeting. So you can see this blue icon here written new meeting. So you click on it, you have three options. You have create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, schedule meeting in Google Calendar. Now I am going to briefly explain the three so you know the options to choose. If you're creating an immediate meeting that you are going to use as immediately you create your link, you are going to click on instant meeting. Before you do this, ensure that your camera, your audio, you have tested it and they are all working fine on your system before doing this, so you don't start a meeting and you have issues with your audio or your camera, right? So this is create a meeting for later, right? You can click on creating a meeting for later, you generate link, you share your link to whoever you're having the meeting with, and when it's time for the meeting, you go and start the meeting. And this last one is schedule a meeting in Google Calendar. This is more professional. If you're having a meeting for a specific date, you can schedule it in your Google Calendar, where you go to your Google Calendar, fix the date for the meeting, the time for the meeting, and your attendees will get a message on their mail inviting them for the meeting, and it will also give them a reminder that there is a meeting fixed for this particular time. If this video has helped you so far, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on your notification button so you get notified for my tutorials. Most clients prefer when you schedule your meeting on Google Calendar, so we're going straight to learn how to schedule our meeting on Google Calendar. So I'll click on this and it takes me straight to Google Calendar. Now sit back while now we have to put the title of our meeting. Let me name this meeting training. So another thing you should learn is time zone. While in Nigeria we're using GMT+1. So whatever time zone your client is using or whoever you're doing the meeting is, you ensure that you fix the time zone for so you won't miss that. So next we are going to do all these settings. Automatically Google Meet will create a link and you are allowed to invite 100 guests to this meeting, right? So you make sure that you enable email notification. Yeah, this email notification, do you want it 10 minutes to the meeting, 20 minutes before your meeting, or 30 minutes? It is always advisable to do 30 minutes to the meeting. So you set that. Sometimes I always work with friends. I fix it. Now, do you want a description note on the notification? If you want that, you set it here. And after doing all your setting, you save. So that is all about scheduling a meeting. So I am not going to save this meeting. I'm going to discard. So go back. Next, I am going to explain how to join a Google Meet meeting. Now, if you're being invited to a Google Meet meeting, your invitee is going to give you a link, and you're going to enter your link here and just click on join. So I am not invited to any meeting, but I want to show you the interface where it will take you to by starting an instance meeting. Alright, so if you're starting an instance meeting, you have to share your link here. I'm using my laptop camera right now, so I can't access the camera. So, alright, so this is the interface of your meeting. You have your name here, you have the time, this is the link to your meeting. Now let's explain all these buttons here. When you are in a Google Meet meeting, as a virtual assistant, you should be able to know when to mute yourself. Whenever you're not speaking, it is advisable to always be on mute, whether you are in a quiet environment or not. So this is our speaker here. When you click on it, it is automatically mute. So when it's crossed like this, you know that you're on mute. And if you have to speak at any time, you just click here and you speak, and you mute back immediately after speaking. So this is our camera. If your meeting does not require you to on your camera, you put it off. But if you're going for an interview, it is advisable to always put your camera on, except you get an instruction from the client. So the next is, how do you share your screen? So when you click on share screen, you have the Chrome tab, you have your Windows, and you have your entire screen. Now, if you're sharing Chrome tab, all the tabs that are open are listed here. If you're sharing a particular tab, you just click on it and click share. If you want to share a particular window, you click on any of these and share. If you want to share your entire screen, you click here and you click share. Yes, that's how we share screen. So if you're in a meeting and you need to send a reaction, you click here. It can be that you want to clap for the person, you want to give a thumbs up, you want to give a shout out, you want to send a love code. You all have this in your reaction note. I hope we get that. Another thing I want us to learn is, if you want to raise your hand for a meeting, like I want to say something, if I'm in a meeting with like 100 people and I want to say something, I don't just unmute my mic and start talking. No, I will raise my hand and I will be called on by the moderator and I will speak. So we have other options how you can adjust your view. You can set your background and set your effects. You can open picture in picture app. Then you can turn on captions during your meeting. So this is where you see the number of people in the meeting. I think I'm the only one here, so that is why you're seeing just Abdislam Saratu. Then if you want to chat during your meeting, maybe you want to ask a question and you don't want to speak, you can drop the message on this icon here. So these are the meeting tools that you can use. You can set your timer, or because I'm the only one in this meeting, I can set my timer, and I'm not on premium version, so I can record the meeting, I can transcribe, I can do live streaming because this is the free version, but these are the tools that you can use. Okay. So this is for the host. This The host can decide not to allow you to share your screen, send a reaction, turn on your mic. So this is the host control. So that is basically all you need to know about Google Meet attending a meeting. So I also want to give you the best practice of Google Meet as a virtual assistant. You have to dress professionally, you have to keep eye contact, make sure you take notes during your meeting, and you have to be there on time. If you have a meeting by 3 o'clock, by 2:50, you should be there. Ensure that your mic is working, ensure that your camera is working, everything is working fine, and you wait in the meeting. Let's talk about why Google Meet is important for a VA. Google Meet helps you communicate clearly and professionally with your client without extra effort. You don't need extra software. This Google Meet alone helps you to communicate as a professional. If you want more videos on remote work tools, subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification. Bye. Okay.